The course teaches many of the principles of pain education that we know are really important. We know many clinicians know those messages, but they always talk about how hard they are to actually deliver to patients. So it's a real focus on how to have those conversations and how to deliver that information. It'll ultimately give you everything you need to be able to go back to clinic and start delivering the program immediately.
The GLAD program in Australia began with the GLAD hip and knee program for at La Trobe University.
There's a lot of similarities between the GLAD back program and the GLAD hip and knee. Both focus on education and helping patients really understand their program and learn to self-manage their problem. They also both use exercise as a key element.
It's for people who have chronic or recurrent low back pain, and particularly those that are really struggling to manage their low back pain.
The GLAD back program comprises three main elements, but two of those elements are, first, we train the clinicians in how to deliver the program, and then they deliver that program to their patients.
The aim of the clinician training course is to provide clinicians with the skills to be able to deliver both the education and the exercise program in their clinics to their patients. So the clinician training course involves two components. The first is an online session, which covers all the latest theory around the evidence-based treatments for low back pain. We then have a practical session day where we try and teach clinicians how to implement the program into their clinic, involving both education and exercise. So at the conclusion of the GLADBACK clinician training course, you'll join our community of registered clinicians.
We find that the GLADBACK program provides a really nice overview and summary of the current evidence for low back pain. So as a clinician, it gives you a really nice condensed starting point with practical and applicable skills to be able to deliver clinicians on day one back in the clinic. Clinicians have also said that it's a really valuable professional development skill that they can then apply to different areas of their clinical management as well.
I decided to do the GLADBACK program because I thought it looked like a thorough program talking about pain education, chronic pain, understanding all these different quite complex topics, but delivered in a nice succinct package that would then be able to be delivered to patients, and again a similar kind of succinct package also.
I found it really helpful to learn from other practitioners that were in the rooms with us. I really liked that the course is backed by a university, Macquarie University, and knowing that there's a team dedicated to it, knowing that, you know, it's been proven, gives me confidence to tell my patients that this could be something that, you know, might change their life.
You can only help so many patients yourself in practice. You know, you have limited time and limited resources, but if you're able to then give these skill set to other practitioners, that they're then able to pass that on to their patients, accumulatively you're going to have a much bigger reach, much bigger effect, a much bigger impact on what is a huge burden at the moment in Australia.
Being able to be on the registry of providers who deliver this program to clients is another ad for your clinic, essentially.
The third part of GLADBACK is the research element. Every patient who participates in GLADBACK enrolls in our research program, and that gives us the opportunity to continually evaluate the program over time.
The nice thing about undertaking this course is that you get the latest evidence. So, you know, trials have been, you know, they're released every year, and if you studied 10 years ago, how do you always know you've got the latest evidence? So it's a really nice way to keep up to date.
If you're interested in doing the GLADBACK course, you can Google GLADBACK Australia and you'll find all the details available to participate in the GLADBACK course.